Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. This week, of course, the marquee says it all. Navy trying to closing out the star competition with another victory for Navy. A team that can do something about that on Saturday is the Navy men's lacrosse team as they take on Army, scheduled for a 3:30 face-off with Ryan Wade. Let's backpedal to Saturday for a moment. Coach speak all the time in sports. We got to finish strong. We got to start strong. You all did that on Saturday. Great opening quarter, but let's go back to that final 15 minutes against Colgate where, in some ways, mathematically, your season may have been on the line. Yet that 7-0 run closes out Colgate, gets you all a big win. More importantly, some momentum going into Saturday. What was the difference over the final 15 minutes?
We've always prided ourselves in having a strong fourth quarter. And this year so far, we really haven't. So this week we really focused on, getting tough, especially being mental tough as well as physically tough. And so we really stressed that during the week. And, we weren't too happy with the fourth quarter performances earlier in the year. And so we really got together and finally put together a strong fourth quarter. So
I was going to say, look, as seniors too, I mean, Grayson Train, yourself, both over the 100-point mark, 34th and 35th in Naval Academy history to do that. But it certainly seemed like the two of you were saying, hey, gents, get on our back, let's go, and let's get this thing done. Was that somewhat the mission from you two, especially in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, definitely. I know we definitely just had to make a play, and Grayson was the first one to do it. He scored the 10th and then the 11th goal, and really just got all the momentum from there. See our senior captain get that play. Then I was able to be my guy and finish the 12th goal. So it really just comes down to making a play, and really Grace and I were lucky enough to get it done. So
tough shot to that far corner because earlier you had just missed a shot like that.
Yeah.
You come back, you peg that upper corner. They seem to really play aggressively, man. I mean, they came charging out at you guys. You guys seemingly made an adjustment by recognizing that and just a simple fake, and you guys were able to open up some things. Was that one of the adjustments you all have to make on the fly when a team plays such an aggressive pattern of defense the way Colgate did?
Yeah, when they're pushing out that far, it's more of just a speed dodge. And like you said, early in the fourth quarter, I was able to beat my guy underneath, and I noticed they weren't sliding to me, so I took it out, same play, just speed dodge. Again, try to sneak it in the near post the first time, and goalie made a save, so then I just tucked it back post the second time, and it worked out. So
I imagine in the previous years here, when they write your name up on the board when they're scouting, they probably put feeder. This year, though, you have been more of a scorer as well. Was that a point of emphasis from yourself to try and be more aggressive, to look for your offense maybe when it's there and to take shots as opposed to being completely unselfish, which you've been at times for years as a tremendous feeder for this program?
I think a lot of it is just how the defenses are playing me. They kind of label me as just a feeder, like Lehigh. I don't think they slid to me once, so I was able to just I noticed that right away. And after I beat my guy, they still have everyone covered because they're not sliding to me, and so shots were opening up, and same with Colgate. So
obviously, lacrosse in your family means something here at the Naval Academy. To get to 100 points and put yourself in kind of that exclusive group, what does that mean to you?
It's an honor. Naval lacrosse has always meant so much to me, so it's cool that I've had some success here at this program, but the program's so much bigger than that, so just happy to be a part of it.
All right, this week, of course, the marquee says it all. It's the 100th edition of Army and Navy, brought to you by USAA. And, is this a week where the coaches really don't have to say a whole lot? You all kind of recognize what this week means because certainly in the regular season play, you all have found some ways to have some success here. How do you continue to duplicate that?
It starts with practice. Army Week's always the most intense practice of the year. And so, we'll carry that energy, especially from the fourth quarter through practice and then into the game come Saturday. And, as long as we're playing fast, playing hard, should hopefully work out in our favor. So
you mentioned playing fast. Obviously, now that you all have had several games to look at it, the 80-second shot clock, what has it meant to you all, especially offensively?
We've always kind of slowed the ball down a little bit, but this year we're kind of forced to really push it, especially after like 30 seconds, because after you get your subs on, by that time you're kind of forced to get a shot off. But it really just makes it a lot faster. There's a lot more possessions, both offensively and defensively, and so you really just have to be careful. You can't get caught up in the too fast pace of the play, because of the defense struggling if you do turn it over. So it's really just a balance, pushing it when you need to and then slowing it down, using up the 80 seconds to get the defensive break as well.
Part of the thing, too, that helped you all on Saturday, especially in that fourth quarter, you all forced some really errant passes that turned into bad clears for Colgate. Obviously, that a byproduct of the shot clock, because you all have ridden much more aggressively and gotten results from that ride as well this year.
Yeah. And no disrespect to our attackmen last year, but Jack Ray, Chris Hill, they're not the fastest guys in the world. And this year, Nick Cole, Jack Sweeney, Christian Daniel are all quick little guys. So we're able to kind of get out and pressure defenders in their hands, whereas last year we were more focused on getting our defensive personnel in there. So
is it hard to keep the emotions in check as this week goes along, knowing this game has so much meaning, not only for a star and obviously within the Patriot League standings as well? I mean, you all can really continue that climb back up there with a win this week. Is it hard to keep the emotions in check?
Definitely. It's the biggest game of the year. Freshmen have never experienced anything like this, so everyone's excited. The nerves are going to be there. But I think we have to stress it's just another game, and so we still have to execute. We still have to get out there and follow our game plan. But the adrenaline's definitely going to be there, so you got to ride it a little bit, So.
All right, good fella. Yeah. Appreciate the time. Good luck on Saturday.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Ryan Wade joining us here as we'll have it for you. 3:30 face-off coming up on Saturday. You can hear the game on the Navy Radio Network.